How?
Hello.
Hi. We went to see a film.
Weird.
Who does that? Not me. What did we see? Dawn of the
War for the
Rise
Planet
of the
Apes.
Wars.
Lots of words.
Very long film title.
Very long film.
It's just a lot of length.
It was a lot of
in
length.
So is this the last one? Are they going to make another?
I don't know. I quite like the idea of it being a trilogy.
Same.
And
I can't take anymore.
and just leaving it that. I think that's an acceptable ending.
We're good.
I think as well, because I don't know much about the production and everything. I don't think the people that wrote the first one knew that they were going to do, because the writers hadn't done that much beforehand. This was like their big break, I think.
Right.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they hadn't actually planned the others. But in saying that, the character development is spot on.
Mm-hmm.
Even just the new characters we meet in this film have fantastic development. Incredible development, considering they barely talk, some of the characters, and they still develop, and you still know what they think about things and how they feel and how they've progressed. Like that, I couldn't fault the development for it. It makes it look as if they have actually sat and thought, yeah, we're going to do exactly 3 films. This is what's going to happen this many years apart. Oh, one thing as well. If you haven't seen the others, I mean, go and watch the first one for sure. The second one you could probably read a synopsis, but the start of this one, it tells you.
Yeah, so I hadn't seen the second one because. So here's the deal. I'm not wild for. I'm not. I don't really care that much about ape films. I'm sorry. I just don't like. Kong. Met all of the Kong situation that we've got, fine, because he's an animal. He's not.
Yeah,
that's the thing that I struggle, because like, especially with this one, it emphasised the fact that humans are vile.
Yeah.
And animals are the best, and we should all watch animals, not being humans, because humans are disgusting.
Yeah, there is a bit, and there's quite a lot of stuff that's like spoilers. It's not, but it's like if I told you one thing, it would spoil the first half an hour, and another thing would spoil the next half an hour, and so on. But there was a certain part where there's like 3 apes, and they're doing whatever they're doing, and I thought like, wow, they're being really nice. Wait, if it were 3 humans in that position, they would do horrendous things. Mm-hmm. Because history.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought, oh god, they can't put that in a movie. That would be really awful.
Yeah.
But they're just.
I like at one point a human says to an ape, "There's just too much emotion."
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just too much of an emotional human. Maybe I'm not really human. Maybe I'm an ape.
Maybe you're an ape. Yeah, I think that even the development of the virus is good.
Yeah.
Again, not to spoil or anything, but we get a little bit more understanding of what's happened to mankind, what's happened to humanity, and in quite an ironic way, I guess. But that was fine. You know, we don't need much more on it. I don't know who any of the actors are. None of them apes. Obviously, you know, are Andy there. And do you find it something now and again like he actually looked like him, even though like. Yeah, he was fantastic. There were a few. Well, all of the apes were fantastic. All of them were performed incredibly well.
Cornelius. Right, I've got an issue.
Okay, bring it.
Right, I'm not being funny, but if I was an ape and I had a little ape tribe, I wouldn't be calling my son Cornelius. Or having a pal called Maurice. Crazy old Maurice.
That's the thing, right? Because
they're people names.
Right, so there's Cornelius, where's
Rafiki when you need him?
Where's Rafiki? Mate, this is not a spoiler, this happens within like 10 minutes. There's an albino gorilla, his name's Winter. How do you think Winter fucking feels? And there's Cornelius
bloody fudge is what that is. Cornelius. I'd be more like...
I'm sure there's probably
bananas.
a reason. Bananas. Hey, Coco.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
One of the things I did really like...
banana.
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
And the cocoa banana.
I really liked that, so in this, again, this isn't a spoiler, if you watch the film for more than 15 minutes, you get to this part. There are, I mean, even within 5 minutes, past the opening credits, there are some
Before
apes...
you even get in.
There are some apes that are on the sides of humans. So there's the human soldiers, and they'll have the odd ape that is, you know, in alliance with them.
Yeah.
They call those apes donkeys. And they call...
Like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, and then they call Caesar and all those Kongs. I loved that. I thought that was great. And so they're shouting at, you know, whatever ape soldier, they're calling them donkeys. And, we've got so many Kongs coming up on a horse.
Does Mario exist in that universe?
I hope so.
Same.
Well, I mean, the first one was just James Franco in a normal life, wasn't it?
Mm.
So, yeah.
So I reckon he plays
So I
Donkey
assume
Kong
so.
when he's on Mario Kart.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would.
I wouldn't be surprised if Caesar's even played some video games. He must have. Surely.
Caesar.
Caesar.
Oh, wait. I don't know if you're watching our videos. I'm busy. If you get some free time
Caesar.
at some point,
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah. It was pretty stunning. It did look great. Completely shocked and appalled it wasn't in IMAX.
3D was mediocre.
Yeah.
Well, I think bad. Was it even 3D? Or did they just give us glasses to make us look like idiots?
Yeah. There were some points where it was very much about the depth of it.
Yeah, like
I-
the snow and...
Yeah, and like the snow looked great. I think there were some
Mountains.
quite big landscape and big set pieces that looked great,
Yeah.
but just didn't. The 3D meant nothing.
Yeah. It just... Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just wasn't really anything.
IMAX would have done it a lot of justice, definitely.
Absolutely, yeah. I really liked the score. I really liked the sound. I really liked the music to it. There was a good bit of brass. There was a lot of piano.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
And it felt almost kind of reminiscent to the original ones way back when. Not Tim Burton, but previous to that. That kind of sound. And I thought afterwards that if you'd asked me what's the genre of the film, I wouldn't have really even thought about it. I would have just said it's a Planets of the Apes film. But it's a
Yeah.
war movie. It's a war movie, and it
Yeah.
is very much that.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Like, it is...
I didn't think about it like that, actually.
No, I only thought about it at the end that it's a war movie. It's about war. It's about war, and it's about survivors, and it's about prisoners, and it's...
Helmets.
Helmets!
It's all about helmets!
There's helmets!
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a war movie. And I don't usually like war movies. And if I'd have known it was a war movie beforehand, I probably wouldn't have been as keen to watch it. I'm glad I did. I did like it. I did.
But apes.
About apes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah. It is a bit long.
Yeah, I mean, for like a film that's almost, it's like edging on 3 hours, it's like, what do I say about it?
I felt like it didn't follow a standard kind of like 3-act
No.
thing at all. It was just, we're going to give you some new information every 20-25 minutes
Yeah.
to keep kind of going along with.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it was okay, but it was something that, though I think did okay,
Yeah.
it wasn't quite...
I think for a story that had a lot of little things happening in it, they did fine. Like, they could have done it a lot worse.
Yeah, definitely.
They could have completely
I think
messed it up.
they did juggle it quite well,
Yeah.
considering.
But they could have just not had a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah. There was a new character. I really liked him and really didn't like him. An ape that was kind of comedy relief. And I didn't...
Was he even named?
I think he just called himself Bad Ape. That's what his name was in the credits. I don't know whether they called him anything. Bad Ape. But he speaks and he's...
You see him in the trailer.
Yeah, the things I loved about him were the odd moments where he behaved like an ape, and it was like we were actually watching a chimpanzee,
Yeah.
and that was amazing, especially kind of integrated with everything. But yeah, he made a lot of kind of jokes that I didn't really...
Well, there was a woman in the front who was loving it.
Yeah.
Gosh, she had a right cackle.
Mm.
Jeez.
Every time he spoke. Every time he was on screen, she was having a great time.
Oh god.
Like, she never
Pretty sure
seen
she
that
left early
before.
though.
She left early. Don't leave early, because why would you do that, for one?
So is it a Bristol thing? Because
I think it must be that screening. I've never heard so many
Yeah.
people talk so much. So many people
Get
talk
up
shit
and
about a
leave.
film before you've like seen the ending of it. And this is coming from people that have seen Transformers 5 in its entirety in the cinema.
remember that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch it until the end, of course.
If not, you're an idiot.
I think it's relatively satisfying. I mean, there's, again, I don't want to do any spoilers or anything, but there were a couple of scenes where I was surprised that I felt something. Like, I was surprised there was a bit that was quite tense for a couple minutes, and I kind of had a little bit of a feeling in my stomach, like I'm just anxious watching this. I don't like it. What if it doesn't work? What if something goes wrong?
Yeah.
Which was nice. It was nice to have that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's better than the second. It's
don't
better
comment
than
on
the
that.
first. Realistically, it is a better film than the first. Thematic, like, it is. It's shot better. The sound is better. It's grown.
Yeah.
That, I think, is the main thing. Is it's grown from there.
Yeah, because I feel like after I watched the first one, I didn't watch the second one because I was just like, nah.
Yeah.
But after this one, I'm kind of like, maybe I'm gonna watch the second one.
Yeah.
I feel like
You get it.
no.
Boo.
Where is he?
Tiny little fly.
Bastard. Yeah. Or did I get him? No, that's just my skin. What was I saying?
Maybe you'll watch the second film.
Yeah, like I still have my same opinion of films that I've already voiced, but I feel like I don't feel as like gonna write that off completely.
Yeah.
Now that
I
I've
mean,
seen this one,
I'd
kind of
watch it
thing.
for like Gary Oldman. Same like with
Mhm.
this one, I was quite excited for Woody Harrelson. Even though I don't know why I like him so much, because I complain so much about other actors that are very similar to him, where they don't really act; they just play one character, which he
Keira Knightley.
kind of does. She's not an actress. I don't care for her at all. But yeah, she doesn't act.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really act. But his character development was fine. It was quite interesting, and his character was interesting, and he did that well.
Yeah.
The bits we see of him in the trailer happen within like 15 minutes of the film. So you'll see that soon enough.
Yeah. Yeah. So we didn't see it at IMAX, as we said, but we
Oh yeah.
got some little fellas. What the hell did we see it in Spider-Man?
When we saw Spider-Man, we stole some posters. Whoa!
They're fine. Like the film.
Yeah, I feel like it could be a nicer poster.
It looks like they're pals. They're little buddies. Like, time for a photo!
It looks like they're at a party and someone they don't like walked in.
Yeah.
Did you see what they're wearing?
They look like us all the time.
That's our faces. All they're
Right.
missing is some burgers.
And some nice lipstick.
They're missing lipstick. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, right? Lipsticks.
I'm pretty beardy. as
Pretty
well.
beardy. I like your beret.
Oh, thank you.
That's right.
Carry
Yeah.
that everywhere with me.
It's an alright poster. I really like the Statue of Liberty one.
Mm.
I thought that was a
saw
great
that.
poster.
Yeah.
I really like that. I think they've done decent marketing for it. Do you remember the marketing for, I think it was maybe the first one, where they did a video that was like a viral video, where it was somewhere in Africa and people are speaking a different language and they're having a chat, and it's like some soldiers are just chatting and there's an ape there and they're like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if we gave him a gun? And then the ape starts shooting them and then the video cuts out as if it was all an accident, and everyone was like, oh no! And it was an advertisement, but it looked like just a viral video. It was really good.
I can't remember that.
Yeah, just
I've
thought of
slept
it then.
since then.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. I would say
6.5.
I was going to go for 7. I liked it. I did like it. I liked it a lot more than the second.
I think just that the 3D peed me off a bit. It was just a bit naff.
Yeah.
So it kind of just was like, nah.
Yeah, that happens with 3D sometimes.
Yeah, so it kind of just annoyed me to not. Yeah. Oh, here it is.
I'm still really impressed with the sound. No, you didn't get him.
Oh, you little...
No. He's there.
Where the fuck did you go? Ah! Yeah!
There we go, success.
Bloody mozzie. Oh, what do I do with it now? Oh, it's still on me.
Yeah. We'll see you soon. I'm not sure what our next thing even is, to be honest. I don't know what's next on the agenda. I know what's next on the agenda. Odeon Unseen Screen
Unseen.
surprise movie.
Yeah, 17th. So that's
So we'll talk to you about that
next week.
Yeah.
So that'll be a whole
But yeah,
experience.
If you're a fan, you're going to really appreciate it. I think if you like cinema, it will definitely have interesting aspects. The way I feel like I'm going to bottom line it is, I respect the film.
Yeah.
I respect the film.
Yeah.
Whether I like it or not, I respect what it is.
Yeah.
Which sounds really silly, but that's...
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
Yeah, go and watch it. Yeah, have a see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treat yourself. Take your mum.
Bye, see you later.